25 goals, 9, 159 to Carlton. 7 goals, 850. The biggest ever win by Melbourne against Carlton.
Powerful display, Jace. Powerful display, no doubt about it. They'll be really happy with that. Obviously, it'll be a tougher opponent next week against the Adelaide Crows, but you have a lot of players that will be full of confidence. Max Gawn was fantastic. They'll be really happy with their centre bounce work. They kicked 7 goals from centre bounces today. Their forwards are functioning really well. Jake Lever's back into form. They've got good chemistry with their defenders now. So all across the board, I think they'll be really happy. They've got hardly any injuries at the moment.
Let's go down to Sarah on the ground.
Tommy, 25 goals. This team is scoring beautifully at the moment. What is making the forward line click?
I don't know, actually. I think we sort of figured out what's working for us, and we've got a good mix of players, tall and small, and I actually think it's our defence. Our defence has been causing turnovers forward half, and then we get the score at the back. Well,
you spent some time in the defence, and you had a rest, push forward. Talk us through the strategy behind your role today.
Well, it's kind of been the same for a few weeks. It's been on the wing, going forward, kind of a little bit behind the ball, but the idea is that we're probably a bit too tall if we have all our talls playing forward, so if I can play wing and Tim Smith can play ruck, then it's a bit more balanced.
How important was it to play the game out right till that final siren?
Yeah, we've had that focus the last 4 weeks. Probably the Essendon and St Kilda games, we've won by 6 goals, but we thought we probably could have finished better. In the last 2 weeks, we've really put the foot on the throat in the last quarter.
Good to have the skipper back. He's been out for a while.
Yeah, it's so exciting to see him back playing footy, and he was just so happy the last 2 weeks, haven't been able to play again. So, yeah, I'm wrapped for it.
Congratulations on your own performance today. Good luck for next week against the Crows.
Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it.
Moons, over to you.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Maxie, it's been a big month for the footy club. What's clicked?
Yeah, look, a couple of hidings from Hawthorn and Richmond, and the world was sort of against us there for a little bit, but we knew we were a little bit bullish about our own form. We just let ourselves down in those games. So we've had 2 games that Eddie had, up north to the Gabba and down to the G, so we're doing well.
Just saw you talk here with Matty Cruz. Did you set yourself for this game, coming up against one of the better ruckmen in the comp?
Yeah, Cruz has got me a couple of times, to be honest. I find him probably the hardest ruck to come up against. His work rate around the ground, he's working the clearances, so I knew I was in for a big day. Probably helped that my mids were getting a bit of the ball.
Talk about the mids. I mean, how good were they today? I mean, you are putting it on a platter for them, let's be honest. But once they do get it, they are doing some wonderful things putting into that forward line.
Yeah, look, and Jack Liney come back in today, which is super. But Clayton Oliver, Little Harmsy, Gus Brayshaw, they've been doing it the last 3 or 4 weeks, and they're a pleasure to work with.
When you talk about all this scoring at the moment, you've kicked 100 points 4 weeks in a row, 140 plus the last 2 weeks. Is the attitude, though, we will get that on the back of our pressure in defence? Yeah,
look, 90 tackles was our goal today. I'm not sure if we got near it or we got close. I know we're at 50 at half-time, so we got the game in our favour in the first half, and 50 tackles does that. So that's what brings our best. You look at our best players in the midfield, like your Oliver and Jones, their best game is contested ball tackling, so we know we've got to bring that.
I love your article in The Sun today. I want to know the serious question. What movie did you watch this morning?
What movie did I watch this morning? Look, I know I wrote the article. I actually watched reruns of Wentworth, which is a great soap opera on ABC.
Fantastic, mate. Go and enjoy. You deserve it.
Thanks, mate.
We did
It's on Fox. It's on Fox. You better believe it.
He's entertaining, if nothing else.
He's Fox. He's watching Foxtel as you would. Look at that. The Melbourne supporters have been very happy today. They'll go home happy that number 18, number 30, number 25, and the Jones boy played pretty well. And young Spargo